Get a 30-day free trial with aweber.com. Click the link below the video right now. Hey guys, this is Dan with the Corporate Thieves Beats. This is the fourth video in the email marketing video series. In the last video I talked about Canva and making your kind of opt-in forms look nice. That's a really important video. I know it kind of seems like I drifted away from the course, but I really wanted to show you because it was free and it will help you better in the long run if you start fiddling with or start using Canva to make nice images to get people to opt in. In this video, I'm actually going to start talking about how you can create follow-up series, and this is the most important or one of the most powerful parts of email marketing. This is where you create a series of messages. So when a subscriber signs up to your website, they will get a series of videos, or a series of messages, one after another. And I will kind of just give you a brief look at one of mine before I get into how I created. So we'll just go to one of my old ones here. And this was an old one that I used. I have different opt-ins now for different forms and different lists and stuff like that. But at one time, this was the one that everyone kind of got because I was a bit lazy and they didn't kind of do it properly. But this is the legacy follow-up one. So this is kind of like, it goes in a series. So someone signs up to my website, your rap blogs cheat sheet. This is my opt-in bribe. This is what people get when they subscribe, so they get their download. And they click on the link inside the email and they get their download. And then I kind of go in and I kind of re-engage people. I try and, my goal with email is always trying to bend them back into subscribing to my YouTube channel, getting to tweet my stuff or looking at my articles and stuff like that. So as you can see, every 2, 6, 6, 4, every 4 days a different email goes out, and you can see the open rate for every single email, 50%, 35%, and it varies. Like at some parts I will actually try and sell my music, which is what my site has to do to keep going. And I give people good content as well. I get them like the rap blogs cheat sheet. That's a list of 700 rap blogs. I kind of ask them what their biggest struggles are with their music, and this kind of gives me ideas to write about blogs on my site. Sometimes I don't really know what people actually want, just because I know how to create something or something doesn't mean I actually know what people actually want to learn. And so this is a great question that I ask in every single list. What are your biggest struggles? What do you actually want to learn? And people will actually respond back to me. And it's just a great way. Sometimes you can direct them right back to your Facebook page, and it's a little bit more personal then because they can see your face, you can talk to them, and it's a nice way of getting another follow-up. And then again, I have other things there. I show people how to set up a website. I show people, this is where I'm trying to sell something here. You get that mixtape started. This should help. It's actually just a link to my beat store with a coupon code. And it's up to you how aggressive you want to play this. I don't like to be that aggressive unless it's a launch. If I have some exclusive beats that I want to sell, or have a mixtape pack, I might send 4 or 5 emails to get people to buy something from me, and that's up to me. That's the way I sell stuff online. But with my follow-up series, I kind of just want them to engage with me. I kind of want people to come back, read my blog, go to my YouTube channel, listen to my videos. I kind of want them to engage with my stuff, my content online. Like, I treat my email subscribers more as fans than kind of people that I want them to purchase stuff off me. But I will let them know if I have like new beats up and stuff like that. But other beat makers do kind of bombard people with beats, and that's fine if they want to sell their beats that way, if that's the way their follow-up series works. Mine is a little bit different. I always try and get people to come to my site, get them to share my blogs and stuff like that. So you can see here, top rap forums, top music marketing blogs. Again, I'm trying to get someone to purchase something on my site. It kind of happens every 5 or 6 emails, but then they're kind of spread between 7, 6 days. How to write a rap song with a rap hook. How to set up a fan email newsletter. That's what we're kind of doing now, guys. Looking at people to get people to look at their mistakes, SoundCloud promotion tips. And it's up to you how you engage with them. As you can see that I'm a beat maker. I have predominantly hip hop artists listening to my music, so I will give them tips on how to promote their music or stuff that I've tried and that's working for me. I will share that information with them. If you're just an artist or a hip hop artist, you don't really want to send mixtape marketing tips to your average run-of-the-mill people. Like you prefer to send them stuff like, oh, this is an interview with my producer, this is an interview with my mix engineer, this is me sitting down with Rap TV or something like that talking about music. It's up to you what kind of content and what kind of content your fans are actually looking from you. And the best way to do that is ask them in the first 2 emails. As you can see, my engagement open rate of these emails is pretty high at the very start. It kind of gets a bit low towards the end. And it's up to how long you want to put this. You can keep this going on as long as you want. I kind of stopped after 25. I thought I was enough. If they're not really kind of engaged with me after that, then it's okay. So I'm going to show you how to create this follow-up series. But first, we're just going to go back to the list that we created a while ago. And you can see with this list now, our first message is already here. Here's your 10% discount code. Put in whatever you want there, guys. It's up to you. We're going to create another message again. This is kind of very similar to what we created in the last one again. You can make these as long. I'm not going to go in and start editing stuff now. I'm just showing you exactly the kind of settings. I'm not going to be tweaking anything again. So I'm just going to say, hey, what type of music do you like? And this is question 2. Put in an image. I'm not going to dwell on making everything nice on this because it's just a demo kind of part to the email. So I'll just put in what kind of music and just a picture of me. And I'm going to hit save, and it doesn't matter, this is just a demo. I just want to get the email done. So you can see that there's another message created in this now, and I'm just going to have to add it to the follow-up series. And this is the important part now. So the last one that we created is going to send right after that person signs up. And the last one is going to send right after that person signs up. And the next one is up to you what kind of frequency you want. I would, because the very first few days when a subscriber subscribes, that's when they're mostly likely to recognize who you are and why they actually signed up to your website. So if this is a fan that subscribes, the best way is to kind of get them to come to your social profiles or a page on your website and get them to subscribe to your YouTube channel, your Twitter page, Facebook, etc. Get them to follow on social media, so then they have multiple areas where they see you online. And that's just another idea. It's up to you what you do. But I will send this next email maybe 2 or 3 days after that first email. And then you can check with it. You can only send it on, let's say if you only want to send these newsletters on a Monday, I only want to send them on Monday. And I only want to send it on at 4 o'clock or something like that. So I'm just going to send it on Monday and Tuesday. And I'm going to send it at, it depends on what time zone is best for me around 4-5 p.m. seems to be a good time. It's like it's early in the morning in America or something like that, and it's actually kind of like midday in England or wherever you live. And that's just preference. You kind of have to just test which kind of times will work better for you. I'm going to hit apply. Doesn't really make a difference. I'm going to add follow-up series. So it only goes out on Monday, Tuesday. It's the second email in the list. And you keep building up all these lists, these emails. The best thing to do is sit down for like a couple of hours and make sure that you build like 10 or 20 of these emails and just space them out. If you can copy another one and then kind of space them out and send them at different intervals, send them on a Monday and try and keep them at the same day, so Monday and Tuesday, so then it won't interfere if you want to send them an email about a download, or if you worked on a new song and you want some feedback, or if you've got some new beats. It's best to keep it just these kind of automated email series together. So that's simple how you created a follow-up series. You can make it as long as you want, just to space out the days of how many times people get the follow-up series. The best thing is with the follow-up series as well is then every 5 or 6 emails you can sneak in something that you can kind of sell to them. So if you want to tell them about your merch store, if you want to tell them about your courses, or if you want to tell them about your tickets to your concert, or if you want them to actually take action or something like that, or send them a discount code again, it's up to you what kind of content you put into it. If I have to be honest, like creating a website, creating an email list is easy. The hard thing is the creating the content. What are you actually going to give them? What do they actually want? What do they need? Stuff like that is the hard part, and it's up to you to kind of figure it out what they want. And the best way to do is ask them in the very first 2 emails. What kind of music do you like? What kind of social profiles do you use? And let me follow you on social profiles or something like that. And then kind of build up conversation with people. And that's how you create a follow-up series. It's up to you. And the best thing with a follow-up series as well is that if you've got a big enough list, like I've only got 2,000 followers, it's not as big as I'd like it to be. If it was like 50,000 followers, I could put in ads in that follow-up sequence and sell those ads to people. Let's say the small businesses, I could just sell them a small link in each of those emails, or I could sell a banner part on those emails, and they get a placement in those email follow-up series, and that's a nice income to get from just a small link and something that you've already set up as well. So that's a little nugget there at the end of that video. So I've shown you how to create a follow-up sequence. The next one I will talk is very similar. It's called a broadcast, and I'll show you how to create a broadcast in the next video, guys. Thank you. Get a 30-day free trial with Aweber.com. Click the link below the video right now.